Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your local courier and we're back with another video. We're back at my favourite warehouse. You know what it is, it's DXM5 for an Amazon logistics block. It's 4-hour block, 7:20 AM in the morning, and we're going to get paid £66, so let's get to it. As always, we get our ID checked, we drive in, and then the trolley gets pulled behind our car. We scan the QR code and then we get to find out how many parcels we have, how many deliveries we have to make, and where we're going to end up, more importantly. Luckily today we're in Middleton and bordering kind of Rochdale Oldham area, so not too far from DXM5. Hopefully a nice easy block for us. So as you can see, we had 34 stops to make but 43 deliveries. So we know there's going to be some multiple drops as well. So we're loading our car up, as you can see here. A lot of smaller envelopes this time around. That was a funny one because I was expecting more boxes. But we followed the driver aids 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just to make our life easier on the road. Okay, so all the parcels are loaded up in chronological order, hopefully saves them some time. Let's get delivering. As always, the distance from the depot to the first delivery stop is always the furthest. On this occasion it was between I think 12 or 15 miles roughly, and what I like to do is on the longer runs I like to use Google Maps, but as we get closer to the address I switch to Amazon Maps just because of the accuracy of the location. It's much better, but for the longer run Google Maps is a lot better, but as you get closer to the address I like switching up to Amazon Maps. Let's get this parcel delivered. A nice easy delivery to start with. It's an envelope, so you can just leave it in the letterbox. We don't need to knock on or disturb the customer, which is brilliant because it's still, I think it was just before 8 o'clock in the morning, so it was relatively early. The only difficulty was it was a main road, so we had to park on the side and walk around, but you'd rather do that than block traffic on the main road. Right, let's get to the next one. There were quite a few deliveries in the same area, especially in Middleton where we were, and there was a mix. There was some boxes and some envelopes, but mostly envelopes. So as you can see here, we've got another envelope we can just be posted in and we can move on to our next delivery. I think the key thing for this block is going to be just making sure it's posted through and making sure we park in a safe manner and we're not obstructing anyone, because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of boxes, but we'll see. Let's see how we get on. Thankfully, a lot of the houses in this area have these post boxes on the wall rather than in the door, which means we're not posting things through for the dog to eat or for the dog to bite our hand. We can just leave it in the post box and we know the customer will get it. So let's move on to our next delivery. There are two different types of Amazon lockers. So there's the orange one with the scanner and the touchscreen, and then there's the blue ones which have no screen, no scanner whatsoever. And these are actually really clever. So for us drivers, we just go up to the locker, let the phone connect to the locker via Bluetooth, and then once the parcel is scanned, it'll open a locker which is the correct size, correct dimensions to put the parcel in. And once we've closed the locker, we just swipe to complete. By this point, we've done quite a number of deliveries, a mixture of houses and lockers, a mixture of parcels and envelopes, but to be fair, more envelopes than parcels, which is making our block a lot easier. At the moment, we're on track to finish at least an hour earlier, but let's see how we get on. As you can see here, we've got an orange Amazon locker, which means we've got the touchscreen, we've got the scanner, and it's a multi-parcel drop. So we have to check into the locker, scan both parcels, and then put them in each of their respective lockers. And then once we're done, we check out, we swipe to complete, and we're back to the car. So far, it's been a pretty easy block, to be honest. Hi, thank you.
Yes.
Luckily, this was the only apartment block or flat, if you want to call it that, in our whole block. There was only one of them, the rest were all houses, which made our life a lot easier. Plus, when we buzzed in, the customer let us straight in, they were ready to take the parcel, and that's us onto the next delivery really quickly and efficiently. The instructions for that delivery was to leave the parcel in the yard. In hindsight, I should have just left it in front of the door. I should have moved it against the wall so it was a bit more discreet. But to be fair, as I was walking away, the customer did take it in. So thankfully, it wasn't wet through, it wasn't left out, it wasn't stolen. It was just another successful delivery. So let's get on to our last one now. So this is the last delivery in Oldham. We'll leave it in a safe place behind the wheeler bin, take a photo and send it to the customer. We started the block at 7:20 am, we finished at 10:15 am, just under 3 hours, £66 and job's done. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment and I'll catch you in the next video.